How's everyone doing out there today? Well, I hope. Um, I could be doing better. Now, this video is gonna piggyback off the last video that I dropped on the Light Fusion Red Jordan 1s that I received in the mail. Now, I'm gonna talk to you guys about buying and selling shoes on OfferUp, Mercari, Poshmark. There's other ones that I can't really think of right now. And I just want to talk about basically from a buyer's perspective, like there's no security on even like eBay and stuff. Like now they offer authenticity guarantee with the blue check mark, but you know what I mean. Other than that, like before that, like there was no buyer security. There was no really buyer protection on these apps. Like for instance, let me tell you like what happened with this purchase that I made of the Jordan 1 Light Fusion Reds. Mercari approved my return. So I submitted pictures and a little paragraph of about the shoes and about what happened with the seller blocking me and stuff like that. If you want to know what I'm talking about, like I'm not really going to get all into it again. Go back to my last video and I talk totally about the whole incident of what happened. So now I'm going to talk about the return. So Mercari sent me an email yesterday saying that we believe you submitted enough proof that the shoes are fake. Now I submitted pictures, like I said, a paragraph of my own words of why I thought they were fake, pictures to support my documentation, and also the check app's decision of not pass also in the pictures. So they emailed me today the return label. So now I've never done a return. I've never had to. You know what I mean? I trust in you guys that you're selling legit products. Like I don't knock anybody for selling UAs and stuff like that, but let the buyer know. Like I think it's complete bullshit, and I first of all hate fucking scammers. I can't stand you motherfuckers. And if one of you are watching, just know you fucking suck, bro. You can take something so innocent and something that makes a person just smile and happy to wear that shoe and to purchase that shoe and waiting to receive it in the mail just to find out it's fucking fake and you just scammed them. Fuck you. And I think I speak for everybody that does not tolerate that bullshit, man. Fuck you guys. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can definitely get off this video and move your ass on down the road and go fucking scam somebody else. Now, let me get back into the return. So I had to print out a label. I don't have a printer, so I had to go to Staples, and they sent it in a PDF form, and I printed it out there from my email. Now, on my information, they told me to fucking return the shoe at UPS, and that was in my mind. Now, if it wasn't for the girl, sweet little girl at fucking Staples, I would have been returning the shoe to fucking UPS. Like, she saw on the return label that it said USPS, but in my information that I got, it said drop it off at your nearest UPS. So, Mercari, do better. Do better, bro. You guys need to fucking do better, man. Like, seriously. And to top it all off, now that I've put the shoes in the mail and they're going back to the seller, now I have to wait for a person who has blocked me, who lied to me when I asked them if the shoes were authentic, and sold me a fake. Now it's in his hands to be honest after those three things that he lied to me about, to be honest and submit. Hit his button on the fucking Mercari app and say, yes, I received the shoes. I guarantee you and promise, and I said this to myself when I was on my back porch smoking a cigarette, I guarantee you this motherfucker has them shoes up for sale on the Mercari app before I even get my money back. And I can almost bet the money the $135 that I paid for those fucking shoes, he will have those shoes listed before I even get my money back. The whole purpose of this video is beware on these buying and selling apps. Because, like I said on my last video, I was looking to buy a shoe at the time, so I didn't do an impulse buy. I just didn't do, there was only one size. He only had one pair per size, and I wanted that size 10. So it was like I either pull the trigger now or I wait to lose this shoe and not be able to buy it because someone else bought it. And a couple people already had the shoe in their cart. I never seen the purpose of that. Why have it in your cart and just let the fucking thing linger in your cart when someone else can come right up there underneath your feet and buy the shoe? I never saw the purpose in that. Like, I don't put things in my cart when I shop. If I want it, I'm buying it. Because if not, you're going to lose that fucking item. But a couple people had it in their cart. And I could have went back and forth with pictures and screenshotting and comparing pictures to real, authentic pairs of pictures. And I just didn't want to do that because there was only one size. Now, if the guy had the 10 pairs that he was selling, if they were all size 10, then I could have took my time. But whoever did the paragraph of the wording was very smart. Because like I said in my last video, the seller's account is coming from Rhode Island, which is very, very close to where I live. So I was thinking that too, like, yeah, I'm going to get this shoe super quick. Because like anybody, like all you guys can admit to, when you order something online, like you can't wait. You're checking shipping, you're checking every day, you're checking your shop app to see where the shoe is, because it literally gives you like state to state, city to city updates of where your shoes are. So, you know, I forgot where I was. But yeah, like you check to see where your shoe is. So the point I'm trying to make is that I didn't felt like I had time with two people already having this shoe in their account or in their cart to do more research. Now what I did was, once I purchased the shoe, then I started, well, I think the next day, it was pretty late. It was like super early in the morning or something or whatever, and I hadn't slept yet, so I went to sleep. Then the next day, when it was too late for me to, when the shoe was already shipped, it was too late for me to submit a return before the shoe was shipped, because it would have been a lot easier, and he probably would have said no anyway. But and then at this point, he had already blocked me, but I still could have asked for a return. But he thought by blocking me that I wouldn't be able to ask for a return. I don't know why he thought that. I mean, all his shoes that he has been selling are all fake. They're all super crushed boxes. I mean, oh yeah, I wanted to show this. This is what he sent my shoes in. First of all, fucking DHL, bro, really? You really sent a sneakerhead a fucking DHL packaging. Now what he did was he turned it inside out. So they were shipped to him like this. Let me show you. They were shipped to him like this. Security checked. That's a red flag. Shipping from China. They were security checked. And then his fucking label. This is how they were shipped to him. So he just turned the bag inside out and shipped it to me with the DHL fucking showing and scribbled out all his information. But the guy's name is Elise, E-L-I-S-E. Fuck, what is it? I don't know what it is. Elise Tales, E-L-I-S-E-T-A-I-L-S, and he has a picture of a Lakers jersey, I believe. Elise Tale. Do not buy shoes from this fucking guy on Mercari, because all his shoes that he has sold. Oh, and when I was going back and forth between pictures and stuff, I looked at his account, and he had only had 10 completed sales. Now he has 15. So he's gotten away with 15 of those pairs, and he probably paid 50, 60 bucks for them. These are from the DHL, well, the DH Gate ones. These are the DH Gate shoes. And those sell for like 65 bucks, 60 bucks. They're not the $180 pairs. So he made 70, 80, 90 bucks on on each pair, and he's already has 5 completed sales. So I might be the only one that did a return. So he just made over $900 from each pair that he paid $60 for. So yeah. But I don't want to hold you guys anymore. I just want you guys to beware. Like, really beware when you're buying from these selling apps. And like, it's sad to say, but if the saying goes, if it's too good to be true, and also he took off, let me say there were 170 retail, so he took off $55, $50, $60 without the 3 other pairs of shoelaces, and I just should have saw the red flags, but I jumped the gun. I'm usually pretty good about stuff like that, but I still don't feel like it was my fault. I really don't. I don't feel like it was my fault. So I'm not going to take fault in this. But you buyers beware. And you sellers, you guys need to fucking do better, bro. There was even an instance with Flight Academy, and another buyer who Flight Academy is a reseller, and he's got a YouTube channel and shit. But yeah, word around town is, and I watched a 9-hour live of someone buying a pair, dropped $800 for a pair of shoes, and not only did he not get them early like he paid for it, but I mean, he doesn't have the shoes as evidence, but from his words, you know what I mean, being the buyer, I mean, according to him, he got fake shoes from Flight Academy Kicks, who literally claims that he has fucking claims that he has celebrity clientele. He's dropped names and everything. So I don't know, but I mean, even someone as high profile as him in the sneaker community is supposedly selling fakes. Then there's other people that are vouching for him, saying, I'm pointing this way because my TV's right here, but he's got other people vouching for him that they've bought legit pairs from him, and he's a legit dude, never had issues. But just because you never had issues with somebody doesn't mean that he didn't just sell. And then there was just a whole backstory of the shoes, 2 different shoes being shipped, his shoes being shipped to someone else first, and then instead of coming back to Flight Academy Kicks, he had them 2 buyers ship the shoes to each other. So now what's being in question now is, where's that other party at? How come that other party isn't getting on the platforms that everybody's talking about this and telling his story? Like, because everybody's, even Flight Academy Kicks, just because he knows the dude, isn't saying that, like, isn't asking him, like, bro, like, did you switch my fucking shoes? Because I know when them shoes left my hands, they were authentic. So I mean, but yeah, so, and this is happened, and this just happened to me. Like, I'm in the background in the chat, like, saying, like, I'm going through the same shit right now, like, you know what I mean? But this dude has sold at least 30 pairs of sneakers, and they're all fucking fake. All the boxes be super damaged, crushed. Like, he's getting away with selling fake sneakers, and they have a whole entourage. Like, the dude in Rhode Island with the account, the real smart one, and then the shoes are shipping from Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, that's just weird to me. But you know what I mean? But I don't know. But if you out there scamming people, man, like, I've sold fakes before. I've sold 2 fake pairs of Yeezys, and I told them, literally in my title on OfferUp. Well, it was not OfferUp, but that the one that they merge with. Both the apps are now the OfferUp, but there was another one that I forgot, that I've been using OfferUp for so long that I forgot what the other one's name was. But they merged. But I've sold 2 fake pairs of Yeezys, and I had sold them with no problem. Now, honestly, if that guy would have said that they were UA, for the price that he sold them for, I would have never bought them, because they're not the $180 pairs. Now, if he sold them for $170, I probably still wouldn't have bought them. But if he said that, I don't know. it was just lies on top of lies on top of lies, and then I get blocked. I could go on forever with this. I'm so fucking frustrated right now, and now it's in a guy's hands who's lied to me 3 times and blocked me to do the right thing and submit that yes, I received the shoes, and you know, God knows what he's gonna try to say now, because he doesn't have the money. Makari has the fucking money, but still, I want my money back. This guy's going to have his fucking shoes before I have my money back, and I think that that's bullshit. So these apps need to do better. And I'm telling you and I'm warning you, if you've never bought from these apps before, be careful. If you're not comfortable with the pictures that you're seeing that are being showed for the ad, ask for more. If you don't feel comfortable that a person's lying to you, if he's not being straightforward with you, if you're getting blocked after you fucking make a purchase, just know. And another thing, I don't care who you're buying your shoes from, Check app. It's called Check. Download it. It's $3 to get your results in a half an hour. It's $3 for 3 coins, and that's all it costs to get a half an hour result. You should be doing that. I don't care who you're getting your shoes from. I've bought shoes from fucking $375 pair of shoes from Laced Up. I was gonna look on my bag because that's how I remember the name. Laced Up, and I've even put them on Check. I don't give a fuck where I'm getting shoes from. They're being submitted to the Check app, and I advise you guys to do the same, because you would be surprised at what shoes that you have that you thought were real the whole time, and they're not. So, I every shoe I have, I've put through Check app. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And all you buyers out there, just beware, because I'm telling you, sometimes people just, I don't care how long they've been selling legit shoes for. They've sold a fake one to somebody. I don't give a fuck how long you've been selling legit shoes. You have screwed someone over and sold them a fucking fake pair, and I don't care who you are. Something happened, a situation came up, you couldn't get the shoe. They're waiting 2 months. That's about how long it takes for it to come from fucking Wendy Lee across the water, and you've done it. I don't care what you say, you've done it. Do better, sellers. Do better, resellers. I hate you motherfuckers anyway, but do better. And you buyers, beware. And thank you guys for tuning in, and until the next time, peace. And also, words from the wise, don't let a miserable person trick you out of your happiness. And really think about that. Until next time, guys, peace.